Yo, and we're back again for part 3. Let me get this motherfucker at a good volume. So as that rap attack or rap pack I was talking about earlier, I'm gonna play that for a minute because I feel like listening to it again. That's a good one. I actually really enjoyed it, and yeah. So let's get back into it. I picked up the records that were in the dumpster, like the Warren G, the clean, stupid fucking version. God damn it. So, anyways, this one right here, this is Crooked Eye. And I don't know, I love Crooked Eye as a rapper. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do with this one. He was a little bit too preachy, a little Afrocentric, which is fine. I don't ever mind that kind of shit. I actually, I've picked up a lot of my own heritage because I've heard black rappers talk about theirs, so it kind of made me want to look into mine, and I really appreciate that part. But I don't know what the fuck Crooked Eye was doing on this one. It's a decent album, It's got a lot of like the track with Tech Nine was dope. The one with Exhibit, that Them People, they're all right, So I don't know. This one is kind of like a purchase at your own risk. I don't recommend it. I don't not recommend it. So it's gonna go in the dumpster. Oh shit, Benny the Butcher from Griselda Records. So this one I have heard, but I've not opened yet. So how does that work? Well, when I bought it, I actually got a free download of the album. It's on my phone. I listened to it a few times, and it's dope. It's classic Benny the Butcher shit. With a little bit of trap added to it. He's not really like a trap rapper because he can actually rap, but it's typical Griselda shit. Drug raps, all that kind of shit. So yeah. This one I actually do recommend. Go check it out. It's called The Burden of Proof from Mr. Benny the Butcher out of Griselda Records. So since I have not opened it, it's going to go right here with that MF Doom that I have not opened either. So at some point I'll open it and listen to it. Probably tonight. Okay, this right here. This is a twofer, right? So I'm going to... Oh shit. I'm going to start with this one. So 9. I have no clue about this man. I know nothing about him. All I know is his name is 9. And he put out this album called 9 Lives, which apparently is his debut. And I find that really cool because it's a really, really great album. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. To me, he sounds like he would be in Lost Boys with fucking... what was the dudes in Lost Boys? Mr. Cheeks and, Freaky Ta, R.I.P. Passed away a long time ago in the 90s. But anyways, yeah, I highly recommend this one, 9 Lives from 9. It's dope. This one right here, highly, highly, highly recommended. I really enjoyed this. I'm a fan of 9 now, and I've been on the hunt for his other shit. So that one is a very fond acquisition. And this is 9 Cloud 9. So this is his second album. And this is an OG pressing. I actually lucked out on this one. This is an OG pressing, and I got it brand new in shrink, unopened. So, near mint, whatever. So I really enjoyed listening to this one and the first album, and I really highly, highly, highly recommend both of them. Yeah. Moving along. This is a Vinyl Me Please pressing of Idea and Ability's Firstborn, which is their first release. And I must say, this is greatness right here. Idea, the first time I ever heard of Idea was in Blaze Battle 2000, in the year 2000, which was hosted by KRS-One. And really all it was just freestyle battles. It was like a tournament of freestyle battles, and Idea, who's like this nerdy looking white kid, just smashed through everybody. And I don't know if he got a deal because of it or whatever happened, but this album right here really fucking impressed me. It's an awesome pressing. Vinyl Me Please did it again. They always put out quality pressings, from the sound to the packaging to everything. Everything about this is great, and this is one of the best pressings, or one of the best albums I've ever gotten from Vinyl Me Please. My opinion. Um, I did speak with a few people on the hip hop vinyl spinners, and they did not like it, which was their fucking problem. But I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. I thought it was a great album, and I'm gonna put it in the special section with the unopened albums. And I actually have listened to that. Just saying, just saying. All right, Buckshot, BDI Thug. Remember I was talking about him earlier because I had that single. Well, this is the album that single comes from. I also got this one unopened. I got this one from a guy named Jacob Adams from the Hip Hop Vinyl Spinners. You know, they get another mention. They get unlimited mentions. So yeah, I got this one from him. He didn't tell me it was unopened, and I was very impressed with this album. Like I said, anything from Black Moon is dope. They don't disappoint. You can always buy their shit with confidence and say it's gonna be good. This is from like 1999. I don't know if you could tell from the fucking apparel, but Echo clothing is very late 90s, early 2000s. I'm from that era, so I really remember that brand of clothing. But yeah, this whole album is pretty good. It's got a lot of dope tracks on it. It's a few misses, but a lot of hits. So yeah, this is a good one. Highly recommend this one. Next, and this is a big one. Oh my god, hip hop heads are gonna flip on their lips when they see this. I finally got Low End Theory. Oh yes, I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and I now have Low End Theory. That's right. I've never been a big Tribe Called Quest fan, but I'm slowly but surely becoming a bigger fan of theirs. And Low End Theory is dope. The first few tracks on this are fucking amazing. I'd say like the first side, like side A1. Woo, shit, son. Everything about that side is fucking sick, and the rest of the album is pretty good too. So, yeah, I have to say I recommend this one. I'll say Midnight Marauders is better overall, but this one has better tracks than Midnight Marauders. So what's dope on this is better than Midnight Marauders. So. I mean, I don't have to really recommend that to you guys. That's a given. If you don't have Low End Theory, you're a piece of shit, just, period, point blank. Oh my god, Bignoid from Mobb Deep. Well, he's not really of Mobb Deep, but he's in their crew. And, yeah, I mean, episodes of a hustler. Oh my god, second yawn of all time. I'm counting the yawns. So yeah, Bignoid. This one was all right. I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was good, and I'll say I recommend it. I'd say some people will disagree with me, but it's produced by Havoc, and Noid is a dope rapper, just period. So it's well done. I'm not gonna say it's great. Oh my god, it's not mind-blowingly great, but it is good. So this one, I'd say deserves a listen. You may enjoy it more than I did, but I did enjoy it. Not saying I didn't. Let's see. So I found myself in Oceanside about 2 weeks ago, and I found this right here. This is Mobb Deep's The Infamous, which I already had, but this is an OG pressing. So I bought it because of that reason. So anything, I'm a big Mobb Deep fan. I love all their shit. So anything I find from them that's like collector type shit, I'm gonna buy it. And this is one of those. An OG pressing of any Mobb Deep album from the 90s is definitely worth a buy, even if you already have it. If you have a repress, just get to your OG if you get a chance. And holy shit, third yawn ever. Oh my god, it's like 2 a.m. Yeah, it's past 2 a.m. That's why I'm fucking tired. So I'm gonna power through these. Yeah, Mobb Deep, dope shit. Prodigy and Havoc. Prodigy, rest in peace. This is a must-have. Murder Music is a classic album. This shit was heavily fucking bootlegged. And even the bootlegs are worth money. That's how fucking big this album was. So, big landmark album from Mobb Deep. Not quite the infamous, not quite Hell on Earth, but that's probably their third best album. So, yeah, definitely. That's a must have right here. Must have this. Moving right along. Not quite a must have, but a very good album. This is one that I had been looking for a minute. Noriega's Nori. And yeah, this one's got a lot of Neptune's production, which is Pharrell Williams. If you like Pharrell, you might like this. I don't know. Maybe. Probably. Because he didn't sound like he does, like he did in the mid 2000s with all this poppy shit. This is a little bit more street, a little bit more gritty, very grimy type shit. So, actually, that's a song called Grimy. It's not on this album, it's on this third one. But yeah, so yeah, I have the second album and now I have the first one. This good shit. I actually found this one for $35, which I thought was a steal. I don't know, call me crazy. Let's see, 783. Remember the single? Yeah, well, this is the album, Coolin' in Cali. So, like I said earlier, I'm gonna mention Funky Cold and Dylan again. He said it sounded very 1994. I disagree. It sounds very 80s, and it is 80s. So, I mean, it's still good. It's very good, actually. So, yeah, DJ Muggs. Look at him. Look how young he looks. He's got hair and sunglasses and a chain. And he's got a fucking polo shirt with this very 80s looking fart knocker of a man right here. But, DJ Muggs is the man. I fucking love DJ Muggs. Yeah, anyways. I'd say that's a good album. Good to great. Good to great. So, all right, now we're getting into the final stretch. So let's see, where do we go from here? We're going to go with this one. The Dove Shack. So Dove Shack is Warren G's group from when he was in Def Jam. Right after his first album called Regulate G-Funk Era. These guys were prominently featured on that. Them and the Twins. And I've not listened to this yet. This is one that I still have to listen to. I don't remember anything from this. I do remember hearing it way back in the 90s, but I don't remember any of it. We're talking, 20 something years ago that I've last heard this. And, it was kind of a holy grail, but it wasn't. Like, it was in the sense that I want to have all of the, old school G-Funk shit. And this is one of them, and it's a good one. But like I said, I have not listened to this album in 20-something years. I never had it on CD or anything like that. So, yeah. I'm going to have to give this a listen, and I'm going to set it right here in the special pile. Okay. Mr. Superfly from the DPG. So I was just listening to this. This is what I was bumping on the first two videos before I threw on that Rat Pack record. So Superfly. So I was listening to this and I hadn't listened to it in a couple of years, but I forgot how great it was. This is a great fucking album. If you like Dog Pound and Snoop and the old Death Row sounds and all that shit, this is a must-have. Because my take from this album is that it's all like leftover songs from the Death Row era that were never released. And I do remember Daz talking about how he went in there and took a whole bunch of their fucking reels with a lot of music that they had recorded. And I think a lot of it, this was a lot of that. Or maybe it was all of that, right? Not saying that this is all the reels. I'm saying that this entire album is comprised of those reels. And, there's tracks in here like, Back to L.A., that Whoop-de-Whoop featuring Snoop, fucking Every Day with Trady and Badass. Oh, my God. Can I Get Buck? That's a newer one because Crooked Eye was not around in the Death Row days. But anyways, this is a great album. I'm very happy I got it. It's a very rare one, too. It's from DPG Records and Gangsta Advisory and all that shit. So it's only pressed in Germany. Just like that. Remember that I showed you that Daz Raw and the DPGC, you know what I'm throwing up? This is one of those. Like very fucking rare, only pressed overseas type albums. And I got my hands on one. So very happy to have this. I love this record. I'm going to be bumping this very frequently. And I'm going to move on to the last one. So I got one more left. And then I'm going to let you motherfuckers go. Dog Pound, Cali is active. So, I will say that Whoop De Whoop album is better than this one. However, this is the Dog Pound right here. This is Daz Dillinger. This is Corrupt Young Gotti. This is Snoop Doggy Dog. This is my favorite group of all time. So, you know that I gotta give them some special love. So this album came out after the Dog Pound beef. So what happened was Corrupt went back to Death Row. He went running back to Suge Knight. He went back there because Suge Knight offered him a lot of money, offered him a big position in Death Row, and Corrupt was like, fuck it, I'll take it. So then, because of that, Daz already hated Suge Knight at that point. Snoop had beef with him too. So they started dissing Corrupt, and that's when the whole DPGC, you know what I'm throwing up. If you go listen to that album, they diss Corrupt on that album heavily. But, at some point, Corrupt got out of Death Row. I think Death Row just went belly up, again, for the 5th time. And then he came back, crawling back to Dog Pound, and they accepted him with open arms. From what I hear, Daz, fought him and shit. I don't know if they actually did fight, but it was a rumor that they actually fought over that whole situation. But, yeah, so I'm glad this happened. I wish that the Dillinger and Gotti records actually get made on vinyl. The DPG albums, there's 2 of them, DPG 1 and 2. And I know that 2002, the Dog Pound 2002, that's on vinyl, but that's ridiculously priced, over $100. I don't spend over $100 on any record. This one cost me a nice penny, and fuck it. As long as I get my hands on it, I was happy with just having it. So this one's for the collection. Like I said, I'm a big Dog Pound fan, so it's a big one. This one and that Superfly. I'll put them next to each other. It's like fucking Thanos with the stones. He's just dropping in stones. So that's it. That's it for this video. I'll let you motherfuckers go. I hope you enjoyed the videos. If not, suck my balls. I don't care. I'm tired today. I'm fucking tired. I've been up since 5 in the morning. It's 2. It's almost 24 hours I've been up. But, whatever it is, records happen. Life happens. Sometimes you get good records. Sometimes you get shitty ones. If you're like me, I just spend money on records because I'm a fucking nutcase. And, yeah, that's all it is. So I'm going to send a big shout out. One more time for the road to the hip hop vinyl spinners, my boys. Holla back, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna do one until next month, because oh man, I like doing these long videos with all this vinyl. It's a bit of a flex, and it's a bit of a, I can now put these with the collection. Usually when I buy records, they sit on this crate until I make a video, and then I put them back, or not back, but I put them in with the rest of the collection, which is super growing very quickly. So yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna let you guys go now. Enough ranting. Look at my foot, and before I go, just one time. Oh yeah, Flavor Country. Peace, bitches.